Record.
Welcome back.
We are talking about idle hands this episode.
What year did Idle Hands come out in?
99.
99.
I
I
knew
was
that.
a rifle, 9 years old.
Did you guys what year did you first watch it?
I lied. No, I was
Yeah, I was
12.
like, I'm 9.
Trying to sound younger.
Um, when I watched it, I was probably like middle school, so probably 12, 11.
12, 11?
Ooh,
I
I think I
was
watched it first when it first came out.
damn. So you were young. 12, 11, same time as Roy.
ahead of our days. Messed that one up.
Yeah, you did. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Whoops.
I watched it yesterday or today.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about what you think.
But first,
Oh, sorry.
we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
little segment. We're going to do rankings of our top 5 comedy horrors
Not
draft style.
yeah, I was gonna say not a ranking. We're drafting snake draft
Snake.
style, alphabetical order.
So,
Alphabetical.
Michael, Roy, Travis.
All right, I'll go first with one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Just happens to be a horror comedy. It's gonna be Dead Alive,
Which I have never seen in my life.
which you have to see. Write that down on your list.
Yes, because I have the poster right back here. Right there. It's an amazing movie.
You
With
Probably.
the skull in the mouth.
Yep.
you flexing,
She's
bro?
got she's got a bone in her mouth. Get it? Like a boner.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna be the favorite this episode.
Yeah.
No, but
Um.
that's another thing I love about Dead Alive is the art. Like, there's so many different art. Like the Japanese version is called Brain Dead, and they have like different art styles and posters and.
Great. Great movie. I highly recommend to anyone that hasn't seen it.
And then second is
Wait,
Roy.
it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I am gonna make my first draft pick. Monster Squad. Have
Monster
you guys
Squad.
seen that?
No.
You've never seen
You
Monster
never seen
Squad?
Monster Squad?
No. What's
It kicked him in the nards.
Dude,
It's like
you gotta.
Little
Oh,
Monsters.
Little Monsters is a good one too. No, Monsters. You know Monster Squad.
I'm checking right now. Monster
You
Squad. Yeah, I think I do know Monster Squad.
he kicked Wolfman in the
Yeah.
nards.
Yeah.
It's a
Dang,
classic.
1987.
It's like Goonies,
Good
but
year.
Frankenstein and Dracula.
Hmm.
And it's awesome.
Yeah, I
What
thought.
about you, Travis?
So snake style, back to back. I'm going Shaun of the Dead.
Yep, that was on my list because that's the one I thought I was gonna steal from you was Shaun of the Dead.
It's probably my top 15 favorite movies of all time. It's a fucking good movie.
Those two, love them.
Their Cornetto trilogy,
Yeah, the
solid.
Cornetto trilogy.
Oh, so good. I love it.
What's the three?
Hot Fuzz is the
World's
second
End.
one, and then The World's End is the third one.
Oh man, yeah, it's so good. And then you get another pick.
Another one.
Then
Snake
number
style.
2, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
That one I don't think I've seen.
I haven't seen
It's so good.
And
I've
yeah,
heard
it's
about
so good you're gonna add it to your top 2015.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
Yeah. Oh, there's some good actors in there too.
Yeah, dude.
Who's in it?
I'm gonna have to write that down. And Roy, you're sounding super quiet.
Who's in it?
Yeah,
Hold on, let me fix it.
Yep, super
yeah,
quiet
your mic
again.
is by it.
It's
Why?
busted, bro.
And Michael, every time you turn your head, your screen goes full blurry.
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah,
That
that's
is better.
way better.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. But
All
yeah,
right, your
Scouts
next
Guide
pick.
to Zombie Apocalypse was your second pick, huh?
Mm-hmm.
For your draft. Okay. Roy,
All
second
right.
pick.
My second pick is gonna be Evil Dead 2.
That's a good one.
It's a great one. Sam Raimi. And
The first one
why am I?
scared me because that lady into the door.
She's terrifying.
Yeah,
The
super
Deadites.
scary.
Is that what they're? Oh, you're right. I thought that's also what the fans are called, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deadites.
Oh, speaking of fans, since we're the hot potatoes, our fans will be called TaterTots.
Yeah, it's a great one.
So
All right, Michael.
TaterTots join the army. My second pick will be just an all-time classic all around. Is Gremlins.
Classic.
So good.
So good. When the main Gremlin is, or is it the main one? No, it's not the main one. The one that wears a lipstick. It's more in part two. She shows up more in part two, but so sexy.
He just bangs a dude. So sexy.
Yeah, yeah. And then my third one is Killer Clowns from Outer Space from the Chiodos Bros.
Jesus. Shut
Never
up.
seen it.
Yeah, that's gross.
They are from the Chiodos Bros.
Oh, I thought you were saying the fucking band.
No,
I
that's
didn't
where they
think.
got their name, but that's another one you got to write down. And I'm gonna write down Zombie Guide to
Scout's Guide to Zombie
Zer.
Apocalypse.
Yep, Terabithia.
Zombie's Guide to Scout's Dale.
That one.
Zombie Guide. All right, so I got three. Back to you.
My this is hard. It's getting hard.
That's what she said.
I don't have my soundboard because they want to charge me for it, and I ain't about to pay.
Lame. I'm gonna say my three is. It's a close one. It's either between.
One. Don't say both.
Okay, I'm gonna say Slither. You
Snake?
guys seen Slither?
Snake's on a plane.
No, Slither. It's a sci-fi about an alien comes down to Earth and
James Gunn.
infects people's bodies. It's
Did
like
they
James
turn
Gunn
into snakes?
produced it.
no, bro.
No,
You
they're like worms.
put it on the list. There's another movie you got to watch.
All right,
I've never
Slither.
seen it. I've only heard of it.
I believe I have it, so if I have it, I could let you borrow it.
Slither. With
Slither.
James Gunn. He's the director.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Slither came out in Slither.io.
2005.
The snake game.
It's in 2005.
2005. What are you saying?
You
Oh, I've seen. I haven't seen this, but Wait, I think I have seen this. But came out
Rewatch it.
2006.
Boom. I was gonna say 7.
Yeah, Slither. Looks cool. I added
Great
it to the
special
list.
effects. And I'm a slut for special effects.
This
Dragon.
is slut.
Just a slut. Anyway, your turn, Travis.
So number 3, The Frighteners.
The Frighteners.
Michael J. Fox.
The Mighty Duckman himself.
1996.
What?
Yeah.
Is that old? Yeah.
Holy.
The Mighty Duck himself.
Oh, that's not Emilio
It's Emilio
Estevez.
Estevez.
They're related.
No,
What?
No, not at all.
no. You're
Well,
thinking
just-
Charlie Sheen.
Just keep it up. You were so confident. I believed you.
I'm
Then number 4, Eight-Legged Freaks.
Yeah. Eight-Legged Freaks is good one.
Ooh,
Boo.
You're poo-poo.
never liked Eight-Legged Freaks.
What about Tremors?
Love Tremors.
Eight-Legged.
Wait.
David Arquette will beat your ass.
What? Bert.
He's a
Bert.
professional wrestler.
Bert versus David Arquette. The
David
character.
Arquette, for sure.
Dude,
Bert
Yeah, from
Oh.
Tremors.
from Tremors. Yeah. Bert would beat
Yeah.
the shit out of
Yeah,
David
Bert.
Arquette.
No.
David Arquette probably went to art school.
He's a freaking professional wrestler, dude.
Not in the movies, not.
Oh,
Oh,
he's a
what's that?
badass.
What's that wrestling movie with him in it?
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to
Oh
rumble.
yes, I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
Okay, did you,
Oh,
your
it's my
snake?
turn.
Yep. It's
Uh,
Roger.
my fourth one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Return of the Living Dead. That's the 80s movie. That's also on my wall
Is
too. Right
that comedy?
there. Dude, yeah, there's some funny parts in
Comedic?
there. I think it's funny.
I trust.
It's silly.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Probably my favorite zombie movie of all time, actually.
Oh, calm down.
Don't get me started.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll swing on you.
we'll save that
I'll
for
swing on
next
you, bro.
next
I'll swing
episode.
on you.
You're not gonna hit nothing with those little.
Little. Do you see this? It just looks like Kirby. Dang it.
So round and
Just a pink piece of
Well,
silly putty.
my pick is Maximum Overdrive. Killer Machines.
dude, so good.
So good.
With
That one's got Emilio Estevez in it.
Yes, it does. He's
Dang.
the main character too,
Mm-hmm.
and it has the Green Goblin in it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Norman Osborn makes an appearance.
Yeah, he's the main villain. You crossover from Spider-Man.
Have you ever seen one of those in real life? The
Green Goblin?
semis with that hood.
No,
The semi with the hood.
no.
Me either. I was gonna.
I think I have actually.
I feel like it's one of those Mandela effects where it's like, I swear I've seen that in real life.
Probably haven't.
That's not what that means.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's
I
not.
think it's the Mandela effect. Right.
That's not what
I think
That's
I
not what that
hated
means.
Reese's Pieces.
Cut that.
No, Mandela
Anyway,
effect is when you remember something different than what it is.
that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you remember that?
These did exist. It was in a movie that we're talking about currently.
Thinking. Never mind. Anyway, my turn.
No.
You're right. You
It's
are.
back to back.
You are funny. My fifth and final pick is going to be Faculty.
Such a good movie.
Crazy stud. Blah, blah, blah. Good
Yeah.
cast.
Great cast.
Great cast. You went mute again.
I'm good, but yeah, great cast, and then I thought it was funny. I mean, some people might not think it's funny, but like the Queen, she's funny. The teachers, the guy that plays in Terminator, he's funny, and he's out there. He's out there in the sprinklers, just getting wet, just staring.
Yeah, and his tiny shorts.
Yeah, that was great. But yeah, those are my picks. My top five, or my draft for top five.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw this one out here. Let me know if you guys have seen it. But my last pick is gonna be Death Becomes Her. Bruce Willis,
Yep.
Death
Goldie
Becomes-
Hawn.
Goldie Hawn. And who's the other one?
I have
She's
no
very
clue.
famous. Remember?
1992, Death Becomes Her.
Who's the other girl in it?
Meryl Streep.
Woman. Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Yes. It's like potion number 9. But
Oh wow, yeah, I've seen that a long time ago.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
gotta rewatch. I find that movie hilarious. Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep together. That they are what's immortal, but their bodies are not.
So, never mind. Maybe that will be in a future episode, because I was gonna ask questions about it, but I don't want to rant.
Yeah,
And my fifth and final pick is Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yep,
that's the one with the troll, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Man, when he
Miak.
I love her.
when he kisses it, That's good. But the slime that would come off, like, I remember just like, bleh, that's so gross.
When I was a kid, that movie genuinely scared me.
Generally,
What? Oh shit! What did
General.
we used to call? Oh, remember back in the day, DJ's ex-girlfriend Ashley.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
What did we call her friend?
troll.
No, it was the troll's name.
Oh man, I don't
Oh,
know.
Way to
never
name drop.
mind. Never mind. I should have done that.
Well,
I know what you're talking about. It's something with an R.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that
okay,
was
yeah,
rude.
that was pointless.
Yeah, it
So, what was
was.
your top 5, Michael?
So, starting off, number 1, Dead Alive. Number 2, Gremlins. Number 3, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Number 4, Maximum Overdrive. Number 5, Faculty. I say that's a solid list right there.
That is pretty good.
Some heavy hitters. Also, Gremlins is a great Christmas movie, Halloween movie.
Christmas.
Yeah, I know, but you can watch it on Halloween, like, 'cause it's scary.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, you gonna say your 5?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I always lose where I am.
Just
My
you
notes
got
are not very
dead air.
organized.
I know.
Dead air. All right, so my number 1 pick was Monster Squad. Number 2 was Evil Dead 2.
Part 2.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I was like 2. That's not right. Number 3, Slither.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
I
number
like
4.
how he's not sure.
Dude,
He's just
I'm not sure.
asking us.
If you could see my
Yeah.
notes, you would be confused too.
Show us.
You want s-
Yeah.
No.
Seeing it was
Uh,
misspelled. Everything was misspelled there.
I don't know how to read either. I'm just guessing.
On Slither, it's just a squiggly
Snake.
line.
Yep. And then the 4th pick was Return of the Living Dead, and my 5th is Death Becomes Her.
Yeah, that sounds like a dumb list.
Dude, you haven't
I'm just
seen
gonna
Hair?
say it.
Super dumb.
Uh,
Hey,
but we have to remember.
1980 called and they want their movies back.
Yeah, we have to
Stupid.
remember that Roy is.
He's much more sophisticated than us. His higher movie palette. I forgot.
Yeah, you got to remember that.
Let's let the taters figure that
All
out.
right, taters. Let us know.
Tots, man.
We're gonna put these
Tater
this
tots.
list. Yeah, tater tots. You don't call them taters.
Well, can
Oh.
I read you mine, or are you just gonna cut me off?
Yeah, we're gonna cut Travis out. So let us know what. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Number 1 was Shaun of the Dead. 2,
Yes.
Scout's Guide to Zombie Apocalypse. 3 is The Frighteners. 4 is Eight-Legged Freaks, and 5 was Ernest Scared Stupid.
That your top pick is a top pick. That's a juggernaut of horror comedy.
I would say all 5 of mine are
I'd
juggernauts.
say Shaun of the Dead is the top one. But what else did you guys have
That
on your
one's great.
list? Anything else?
I had.
Beetlejuice,
Ooh,
Beetlejuice. Yeah, I had that too.
it's a good one.
Tremors.
Trimmers. I love Trimmers. But after 3, no. After
Well, that
I
was
don't think I watched after 3.
they
they
flew in that one, right?
That
they
was
fly
Jamie
in,
Kennedy.
they fly in 3.
Oh my god, that movie was terrible. You had
Yeah.
no, it wasn't Jamie
Oh.
Kennedy.
Yeah, it was.
It was a wannabe Jamie Kennedy.
After 3, it's just all Bert. Like he
Bert.
plays in like
Number 3 was
Tremors
Jamie
8.
Kennedy.
Someone Google check
I'm
this
gonna Google it right now. Keep it going.
because I remember the guy looking like Jamie Kennedy and acting like him in
Pretty
Malibu's,
sure it's.
but
I
it's
mean, pretty sure it's Jamie Kennedy.
I'm pretty sure you're dumb.
No,
I hope I'm
number
right.
3 is Bert.
But who's the guy, the sidekick?
His name is Desert Jack. Sean Christensen.
See,
Whoa, hold on then. What
Oh,
am I thinking?
You're
Probably
thinking-
thinking 1 or 2.
why don't you look it up?
Because
What is number 2 about?
Trimmers 2 is the
Number
when they start
with Jamie
walking.
Kennedy,
Number
and
2, no,
That guy's
it's
not Jamie Kennedy. I'm
it's
telling you.
Fred Ward
yeah, that's dude from the first one.
and Christopher Garton.
I don't know who that is.
That's the guy you think is Jamie Kennedy.
That's I think your
And
mom
Kevin
is.
Bacon is in the first one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I also had Army of Darkness on my list.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Lake Placid,
I'm liking this list a lot more.
Mars Attacks,
Mars
Ack.
Attacks. That could
Ack.
be my number 1 or number 2.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil,
Yep, I had that one too, but I didn't put that
and
on there
then
because I thought it was more of comedy. But it fits perfect.
the live action Scooby Doo's 1 and 2.
I don't know about those.
Okay, baby.
I had
They do drugs in those. It's not for children,
I had People Under the Stairs.
which I don't find. I don't know how that's a comedy.
Yeah.
I thought it was
But I
funny.
mean-
Some things were funny, like the guy in the gimp suit. He's like yelling at his wife,
Yeah, I guess
more
that's
creepy.
and then Roach is talking about how his tongue's cut off, and I thought it was
And
cool.
on.
And then Barbarian. I know it's new, but is so
Never
good.
saw it.
That's
another
not
one
funny.
You should, dude. It's funny. It's funny.
Tell us why it's funny.
Well, it's funny because the guy is like making babies with his babies, and then he kills himself.
It's not funny. It's
That's
disgusting.
funny, I guess.
But no, his like his deformed daughter is like obsessed with like being a mom herself, and
Oh,
they get
breast-
on. Yeah, and she has these like big ape titties, and she's like on top of this water tower, and her baby falls off the water tower, so she jumps out the water tower to save her baby, and she hits the ground, and it's just so funny.
So funny. Your sense of humor, man.
But Barbarian's pretty funny. I had Beetlejuice 2, Dylan Tucker versus Evil. Yeah, I could put some more on there, but I think that's good. And I'm not gonna revise my list after hearing these. I think it's perfect.
I wouldn't touch mine because it's gonna win the polls if we get one on there.
Oh, we're getting one up there.
Well, I had for my other picks was Cabin in the Woods.
Boo!
Dude, that movie rules.
I know. I'm just trying to talk
Yeah, I
shit.
get Cabin in the Woods mixed up with Cabin Fever, because Cabin
Don't get
Fever
me started.
is also one that I thought was pretty funny, but scary.
That was not funny at
Oh,
all.
do we want to hear your funny part? What part you think is funny in the movie?
Yeah.
What
So
is it?
this guy's like trying to get to second base with this girl, and he's putting his hand down there, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you're so wet." But then he lifts up the blanket, and it's a rotted hole in her leg.
Ew. I remember that. If you know, you know. You remember that scene vividly.
It's a very gross scene, and I can't watch it. It makes me gag every time. But it was pretty funny.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back to where I was talking about.
Yeah.
Demon Knight. I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn how to read as I go.
It's okay, you got
Not
it,
your
buddy.
fault.
I'm just recognizing patterns and.
It's okay.
All right, Demon Knight. Billy Zane. That was a great one. The only movie I like him in. Because I hate Billy Zane.
Should we do a Billy Zane movie list?
No, that'd be like 4 movies long.
Oh, the Phantom.
That's what else?
And Titanic.
Is he in the Mummy?
No, it's a
Oh.
guy that looks like him.
Yeah. He is also in.
The final episode of Psych.
He's in
Is he?
Zoolander.
All right,
Makes camp-
enough about Billy Zane.
Yeah, we're getting off
Yeah,
track.
all right. And I forget where I was. American Psycho. I find that movie hilarious. You other people might not.
Sociopath.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, okay, but getting fingered in a raw hole. It's funny.
But
Okay.
if I had to add like some more to this, Ghoulies. Ghoulies is funny. Leprechaun goes to the hood, especially funny.
Love Leprechaun in the Hood. Dude.
What was that? What was that saying he says?
It was a friend with weed is a friend indeed.
Oh yes.
With iced tea, gives him the joint. It's hilarious.
And then another Gremlins 2. The not Warlock. What was that movie about? The Wishmaster. That's funny.
Wishmaster.
No way, that movie scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it's pretty funny though.
The girl wishes to lose weight, and he makes her bulimic until she dies.
That's
That-
not funny, man.
It's a knee slapper. Oh,
Wow,
someone's in your house.
I'm not checking.
Don't check. Oh, speaking of that,
Yeah.
should we move on to our
So
segment?
Michael's first impressions of
My first
Idle
Yeah,
Hands.
so since I have never watched it, I watched it this morning before the podcast started. And I was first saying that you couldn't pay me to watch this movie. I watched the trailer, and my God, it looks
terrible.
so bad. I was mad at you guys all week. Like I didn't want to text it back in the group chat. I was mad that I was forced to watch this movie. But having said that, after I was done, I was joyful. I liked it a lot.
We knew you would. I knew you would.
Yeah, the
'Cause-
effects, the music, the story was lame, but I just those kind of effects from the early 90s. I guess it's almost 2000, but I still liked it a lot.
So good. I
if you
love.
think about that was 24 years ago.
Don't say that, bro.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Way to make me sad.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you have an idea?
Yeah.
All right. Get an epiphany.
Now I'm going to heaven, but it's too far away.
So what did you love about the movie?
So
What?
the main thing I loved when it started off with like just like blood and cool effects and cool music. So right away I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna like this because the music and the effects. But then I let it play for a little bit longer, and then I just was wanting to hate it, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
But that's the main thing I liked about it is the effects and it was just pretty playful too.
What about the characters?
Okay, so starts off with the mom and the dad, and they say, "Oh, I'm under the bed," and then you hear something break in the house, and the first thing I think is I'm not gonna get up and check, and I don't know if you guys would get up and check if you heard something break in your house, unless, especially if you know there's a serial killer in your neighborhood. If you
Like the movie.
it's been on the news. He's been killing people for 3-4 days or whatever it is.
I think
you hear someone in your home.
Yeah, he kills the twins, right?
Yeah, cuts their ears off.
Cuts their ears off, and then he kills. Wait, is that all they know?
There's a couple more deaths.
Yeah, there's like 4.
They imply it.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't go down there by myself, but she makes him go down there by herself, and then she is with the cat Bones, her white cat Bones. And I thought they messed up in the movie because in the morning the son wakes up and he has Bones, but the son is in the attic. So I'm thinking, how did Bones get into the attic with the son? So I'm thinking, he's a killer. Or
You put that fast.
Yeah, I put it together really fast. But then I was thinking, this movie's sloppy. They probably just forgot. But then in 15 minutes later, you find out he's a killer. Anton, the son. You find out he's a killer.
Oh
So I'm
yeah.
like,
Spoiler.
yeah, spoiler. But I mean, it's from 1999. If you don't know, sorry.
24 years ago.
But yeah,
Have you
after
not watched it?
so he 24. Stop saying that.
Dude.
Makes me feel
Um.
oh
I'm older than both of you, so don't tell me I know.
Yeah, we
well
could tell you're older than
barely.
us.
I'm like almost 8, 9 years younger than you guys.
Shut the hell
So
up.
they go over
Dude,
to their
you're
friend's
like
house
3.
that then they're like all potheads. And what it's Eldon and or what's his
Seth
name?
Green.
Yeah, Eldon and Seth Green.
This is Seth Green.
And there's
I don't
he's
know his character's name.
yeah, what is his character's name?
Yeah, Travis.
Nub and something else.
Yeah.
Seth Green.
But yeah, they're like super potheads. He goes over there for a refill on his weed. And
Mick.
Mick. Oh
Mick.
yeah, you got the
Oh yeah, there it
um
is. You guys put it closer to the camera so we can see.
Backwards.
what's it say? The comedy of the
The comedy that gives horror films the backhand.
oh
I
that's
wonder who has that job.
funny.
Make funny little puns for the covers of the case.
But yeah, then they get back to Anton's house and he finds out his parents are dead. And his friends he sees a piece of a shirt in his dad's hand, and he's like, "Oh my god, the killer was wearing my shirt."
Whoa! And then you're going on mute. And then he says, "No, the killer was wearing me."
Yes,
The
and
cheese keeps coming.
it's so cheesy, so cheesy.
I love it though. It's hilarious. Like when he finds his parents and he has almost zero reaction.
Yeah, like that's what drugs do to you kids. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, do not smoke marijuana or nutmeg.
Oh yeah, because he make him smoke nutmeg,
Yeah,
nutmeg and you know
and dog saliva.
he believes he's tripping balls because he believes he's killing people because he smoked that shit
Yeah, and
like an idiot.
the cops are after him too, and on his way back from his trying to get weed, and then he tries to get weed from the cops.
Yeah.
Should have listened to Leprechaun.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Go ahead. I have
It's
some in my throat.
I love all the music in this movie. You had Rob Zombie. You had a few cameos from other artists like Tom
Tom
DeLonge.
DeLonge, Blink
Tom
182,
82. He is a fast food worker in the window.
drive-through.
Yeah, it's break time. Oh, cool.
But just
So
before that, when I was like, uh, the the musclehead, the cool guy of the movie,
oh, the Chomo,
the chomo, he goes up to that girl and he's like, asking her if
the
she's
high
still in
schooler.
school, still in high school, and she's like, yeah. And then the guy comes up and asks him about the devil, and he's like, can't you see I'm trying to score? So
What a
bad.
creep.
But then that girl, she was talking about the twins dying, and she's like, so there's two twins that died, and this girl's crying at their wake, and he's like, did you know them? She's like, no, like I just feel so bad, and she knows them because they asked her out on a double date, and she PC language, she's like, I thought they were dumb because there's two of them and one of me, so how would we go on a double date?
And she goes, I told them to go blow themselves. And then the super cool guy goes, did they?
Yeah, he
Did
was
they?
super interested if they did.
He's a perv.
Yeah, that guy is real creepy.
Like
And the
what kind of
part where the girl gets knocked out, and he fucking gets all
creepy?
just goes in and starts making out with her while she's unconscious.
Yeah, well, it
terrible.
looks like he's gonna go give her mouth to mouth, but
But he just kisses her.
yeah, and she's like, "You got throw a mouth,
Barf mouth.
barf mouth, yeah, vomit mouth." But
That's
after
why he dies in the movie.
he dies.
He doesn't. No.
Oh, I was like, yeah, he doesn't even die.
He should have.
Yeah, he
Weirdo.
probably should have. Oh,
God dang it.
Well,
here he goes again. See ya, dude.
well, what were your dislikes?
Dislikes. The creep. The guy was real creepy. Uh, I know. Jessica Alba. She was one of my dislikes too, because she was
Because of her character.
yeah, she was terrible.
Because she's stupid or what?
Well, she was her character was stupid, and she was stupid. Her acting was terrible, and then she like the very first scene she shows up on a motorcycle with like such a dumb helmet, and her haircut looks like a helmet already. So it's like that's the very first part, and you're gonna make her as like one of the main characters.
Well, I wonder if they made her cut her hair for that role because it was her first role.
No, it was the late '90s. That was the style.
You don't know nothing about style, motherfucker.
In the '90s, I do.
Dude, you
I was
were
in the double digits.
you wore an anime
Your
corn
Danko
shirt.
jeans and fucking corn t-shirts.
And basketball shorts in public.
Oh yeah,
What's
you
up?
Yeah.
very Fred Durst.
That was
No,
so cool.
Kevin Smith basketball shorts. All the way down to his ankles.
Dude, that's sick. With your fucking Skechers.
Yeah, he did wear
I
Skechers.
didn't wear Skechers. Or
Shape up.
Vans, bitch.
Cat hair everywhere.
That's probably true.
Just smells. Sorry, that.
Pissed.
Yeah, so that was one of my dislikes. So the creep, Jessica Alba's character, and then I don't know, Seth Green's character kind of sucked too, but
He sucks so bad.
Yeah, he was needed, I guess.
I mean, I like Seth Green in other roles, but in this one, he was just the whiny friend who clearly hadn't hit puberty yet.
Just think he's a
Was so sad that his friends are trying to get with girls, and he just wanted to hang out with his
And
bros.
smoke some weed.
Oh,
doesn't want to grow up.
mm.
He wants to keep playing Dungeons and Dragons with all his friends, like fucking Will and Stranger Things.
So he's gay, is what you're saying.
He could have been.
Yeah, could have been. We don't know.
And he's just tiny and short like Roach.
Dude, that's so
I'm
funny how much shorter he is.
Taller.
Cut it. Nah, yeah.
The
he
funny
looks like
thing
Roy
is, for
walking
people
around
who
with
watch
us.
it on YouTube, Roach is standing up right now.
No, my feet aren't touching the ground.
And he's standing at his desk, so he can barely be seen.
I'm just a little guy. Damn it! Now everyone's gonna think that and think
Yeah, dude, you look
You are, though.
tiny.
I'm not.
He's like 5'2".
Everyone, as in our one follower, our one tater tot.
Shout out to Betsy, your tater tot. But we will get more tater tots.
Hopefully, if you guys like us.
How can they not? Look at this.
But then another
Cam-
another just like when you said at the beginning is he didn't care his parents were dead at all.
Yeah.
Well, just the deaths in general, like, huh?
Oh,
I want
Someone,
weed.
yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted weed way more. But I guess that's why he got the idle hand.
yeah.
He's so lazy and so non-caring that he got cursed by the idle hand.
Like the deaths in the show too, movie, were so. Some of them were ridiculous.
I liked
dude.
every single one. I think.
Like when the mom gets killed.
Yes, that's my
Like
favorite
it
one.
shows her get dragged under the bed, get smushed, and blood spray everywhere.
Not just like a little bit of blood, but like a
No,
lot.
like her body was a water balloon and
Yeah.
it burst.
But when you find them later, they're fine. Like the dead bodies are fine.
Her body, she's missing an eye.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
the cat's like eating the eye.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing I didn't like. Animal abuse to Bones. He threw
No, the dog.
No, he threw Bones out the window.
You're right. I forgot about that. By the
Yeah,
tail.
and then he went to go
But he
find him.
didn't. It was the hand.
Oh yeah, the hand. I don't condone cat violence in movies.
And then the pervy principal just calling a sex hotline from the principal's office.
Oh
He gets his
yeah.
wiener ripped off.
Yeah, he's like, it almost feels like you're touching me. It was the
And then you see
hand.
we get to see boobs
Dude,
in this film.
those were nice.
Yeah, those are some good boobs.
Real nice. And my memory serves me correct as a little kid. I was like, if I'm not mistaken, as I was watching, I was like, those are some cool boobs. And then
What
that
at
was fucking
nine
cool.
years
24
nine
years
years
later,
old?
they're still cool.
Solid.
But then they
Yeah, probably.
die,
I don't know. Whoever that girl is,
and then like her boyfriend dies too
because
What
they're
they get for
kissed,
fornicating.
at
being juggalos in
a
the
school
parking lot.
dance.
They weren't juggalos, they were kiss.
Yeah,
Same
they're
thing.
rockers. They're
Boo!
rockers, fool.
Rockers.
And then that girl that died, and the friend that was hooking up with Eldon, she
Oh, the
died.
necrophiliac?
Oh yeah, so they're kissing at a dance, and they're dead, but they think they're in costume because it's Halloween, and he's kissing some girl, and the other dead guy's like, bro, like you stop doing that. You know, Seth Green's a cockblock, and he was like saying, oh, you can't do that. That's it. I don't think that's legal
Yeah,
because they're dead.
that's the law.
Yeah, I think that's
Good to
against
get
the
it.
law.
I wish it would have, like, went on a little longer and then, like, discovered that he couldn't even get laid anyways because he's a zombie and there's no blood flow, so he couldn't get a boner.
I think they would have found a way. Like the way he put his head on,
He would have just smushed it in there.
put a marker
Oh,
through it.
gross.
Just a nail through the.
No,
head.
something bigger than a nail. Come on.
Well,
Well, it's a urethra, man.
not for
Ouch.
him.
You could see that thing stretch pretty far.
Well, you guys watch Pain Olympics or something?
You haven't?
No,
I used to watch that all the time.
I don't know what
You
that
can-
I'm pretty
is.
sure my computer growing up had many viruses. Porn and the BME Pain Olympics. There's no way we didn't get hacked.
I don't get how you didn't mix those up.
Oh, I am fucked up nowadays. I need to see some weird shit.
Oh,
Just kidding.
while all
Just
that
grandma's.
at the, all that's happening at the school dance, the high school Halloween dance, the Offspring
The
is playing.
Offspring, but they're like covering like the Ramones and some other people. I thought they were gonna be like playing Offspring songs, but I guess maybe that's
Probably
not
couldn't
fitting.
get the trademark or whatever.
Probably have to pay them a lot more.
Mm-hmm. More than just a cameo spot. You gotta pay for the rights to their music, and
But they were in the trailer. It's all Offspring music.
well, that's the trailer's only a minute and a half long.
They only sang for a minute and a half.
They
Yeah,
cut
you got me there.
3 songs, but the cool thing about the lead singer is he's wearing that AFI T-shirt, which is another band signed onto his label.
Is that cool?
Which that's awesome. It's free
Cool
promotion.
story, bro. Can you tell me again?
AFI is like a
you're
huge
so
band nowadays. Screw you guys.
No,
sorry,
but
you
it
got-
is cool. The hand does rip off the singer of AFI's scalp.
AFI, you big nerd.
Oh, all the Offspring.
Got a
Same
bed.
thing though, right? Offspring AFI.
No.
Yeah,
Oh
No.
my god, I hate you guys.
rockers.
No.
He dies a cool way. If he does die,
He
The whole-
doesn't die. He just had his scalp ripped off.
you could die from that, right?
Yeah, he died. We'll just say he died.
No,
Oh,
Cowboys. That happened to Cowboys all the time back in the day.
And they
what
died.
was your guys'
No,
favorite
they survived. Side
favorite
picture.
death in the movie? What was your guys' favorite death?
My favorite was probably the mom in the beginning when she exploded under
Mick
the bed.
for me.
Oh
Seth
yeah.
Green's
Oh,
character,
that's
Mick.
the saw. So the bottle and the saw. The two friend. So there's the first death was the mom and the dad. One got popped. The other one we don't know. Then it was the two friends, which was. Go ahead.
Mick,
Mick and Nub.
Hmm.
Nub, aka the Fulton brother from Mighty Ducks.
They weren't brothers.
Bash Bros. Bash brother. Sorry, not
His name was Fulton Reed.
Fulton the Bash brother. Fun fact for you.
Yeah. Well, how'd they die? You just weren't talking about.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What's your favorite death?
Let me think. Probably his own when he gets smushed by the car.
He didn't die.
Oh
He
yeah,
didn't die.
doesn't
Well, I
die.
guess technically he did, because they talk about it. Oh, I can't believe you skipped heaven to hang out with me.
It's true. Yeah, because he tells her about not going to the light.
Because he wanted to be with her.
Oh, okay, I guess.
He did. Even though they didn't show it, which is lame.
Well, they didn't show any of the deaths really, besides Froggy, Eldon,
Rocky.
Stub,
Nub.
Nub. That's the only one they showed, really.
No, they show the cops.
Oh, the
Oh,
cops. Yeah, that's my favorite death. Is a cop with the knitting needle through his brain.
then I would have to say my favorite. Again, I'm changing my mind. Is the saw blade through the neck decapitation?
That's a good one.
The way he grabs that blade, I don't understand how he didn't cut his own hand off there.
Because it's a movie.
Okay, cool.
No, and I really like Mick's death because I like the special, or not special effects, but the
Yeah.
like the realistic, because like the bottle gets stabbed in his head, and there was still beer in it,
Yeah,
and just sloshed around the rest of the movie.
that's what
Practical effects.
I
that's what
loved
it's
his
called.
yeah, when he was moving around you could hear not quite like that, but
Well, we couldn't hear that anyways. It cut
Yeah.
out.
oh,
Now, for
good.
some reason,
But then he buried his friends in like 2 inches of dirt. Like
well, he's got one hand.
he has two
How?
hands, but he's I
Oh,
mean,
that's right.
it all goes back. Everything goes back to him being lazy. He's not gonna
That's
dig.
funny.
He's not gonna dig full graves for them.
Have you guys ever heard of the comedian Nate Bargatze?
No.
No.
He's pretty funny, but I just watched Conan, not Conan, but Jimmy Fallon maybe, and he's telling a story about how like why those guys get caught all the time, because like, have you ever tried to dig a hole? It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way they can go 6 feet deep. They're gonna go like, this is enough, right?
Dude,
And
I've
just
dug so many holes just for fun.
As a kid, that was
Bro,
like the main thing to
before I
do.
left Hermiston, I was digging up a car. There's probably dead bodies in that car.
We should go back and find that car.
I think they probably digged it up because they did like they put a
Dig.
park there. Well, I don't know about on that side, but yeah, me and Jacob
Where?
had like half of that car. The trunk, we had the trunk almost open.
Dang.
Where?
So you know on the
There's
Riverfront Park when you're driving towards Diagonal or whatever that street is,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Wait, nope. Highland.
Highland. Yeah, you're going towards that freeway
just say the bridge.
from Highland.
Westland Road.
Yep, you're going there. So on the other side, on the left side, there's like a gravel road with a huge drop off. On that drop off,
Right next
there's
to
a
Nick's old house. It's the same road.
yeah.
Quick Road.
Yep. So go down Quick Road about I don't know, halfway, a little less than halfway. There's a car like from the 50s buried.
Well, it looks like it fell off the side of the road and just never got retrieved.
Yep, and it's like buried. And me and Jacob found it, and we tried to unbury it. So we got like quarter of it unburied.
We should go back.
No, now we'll get in trouble.
What?
Why would
You're
you
such
get
a
in trouble
adults.
for undigging a car?
It's a crime scene.
We don't know if
You
there's
get
bodies in there.
our papers and then our faces in the paper, dude. A reward.
Reward.
Or the
Yeah,
next
what if we
Goonies.
get their estate?
That'd be
Oh,
dope.
Yeah.
What if we found a body?
That's what I don't want. That
Oh,
sounds horrible.
pansy. Anyway, back to this movie.
Yeah.
Um,
I
let's
liked it.
see. I loved it. I mean, I've seen it many times, but I'm glad that I could turn you on.
Hey.
We, not just you.
Oh yeah, you
No,
guys.
me.
It was my idea.
I don't know whose it was. I just blacked out when I heard it because I was so mad.
This guy.
But
Little-
it turned out to be good. I didn't want to watch it, but it was good. And that's what this podcast is for.
What are you
Watching it.
rating it?
I rate
Oh
it
yeah,
on the potato meter. I'm rating it what is it, C? 70?
Roy?
70%?
back in the '90s when this movie made sense and was perfect, probably would have gave it a good 80 something percent. But now that I rewatched it and I have to rate it nowadays, I'm gonna give it a 70%.
I like how Roy says it was perfect and then gives it an 80.
Yeah.
It said 70.
It's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
You said it was perfect. So there should have been 100.
Perfect '90s movie. It's perfect for its time. I don't know. It's
So
silly.
it was worse than you remembered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
You
Okay.
agreed.
Cool.
All right, you
Agreed.
Travis. What do you rate it
Personally, I'm giving it 87.
on the potato meter?
hmm Realistically, it's probably like a 62.
But a
But
87 is almost certified mash.
I really like it.
All right. But average together, we're about, so you said 87, 70, 270s. So it's like 80% for the tomato meter? Or,
Tomatoes.
You just ate
I,
tomato.
I
You
hate tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Bro, they make me gag. Potato meter
like,
is 80%. Is that what
Dude,
we're going with?
yeah.
All
for
right.
a movie about what it's about, it's pretty good.
Jeez, yeah. I thought it'd get way worse. Idle hands, 80% on the potato meter. So what potato is that?
80%, not a mash,
No,
but
mash is
I'd give
90
it like French
above.
fries.
Yeah, French fries. There, I love French fries.
is there a better, more potato-y word for French fries? What
Potato
is
strings.
what?
Potato strings.
That's some straight poutine.
Some crisp cut fries.
Yeah, dude, those are good. The waffle, the
I've never had poutine, so I can't speak on it.
me either.
Dude, what? So good. It's just French fries, cheese, and gravy.
Never had it.
It's so
They
good.
they sell it
You can only get it in Canada.
No, they sell it down here.
That's where it's from.
Potato champion with like brisket, but I
Ooh.
never had it.
That sounds good. This all of a sudden turned into a food
Potato
podcast.
champion, sponsor us. Cause
All right,
well-
we're the freaking bad potatoes, and if we get potato champion to sponsor us, oh my god,
Or Ida.
what the
I'd
hell
be
is
happy.
Ida?
Or Ida, the potato brand.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, I think you're making things up.
Oregon, Idaho, man. It's or Ida.
What do they just sell frozen potatoes?
And like whole potatoes and like scallop potatoes. It's a brand. Look it up. French fries.
I don't.
Mm.
I don't want to. But anyways, we have a 80% idle hands, which is great. Oddly great. And then next episode, next week, what are we gonna be talking about, guys?
Well,
Funky butt loving.
What's that? What is that from? Funky butt loving.
Rookie of the year.
Is it really?
oh,
I thought it was
Sure.
from something else. Huh.
Yeah, the baseball movie where the kid breaks his arm.
Yeah, he slaps the doctor.
Mhm.
Oh no, I heard it from something else. I'll get back to you guys because I don't want to take up too much time with me trying to remember.
Yeah.
I heard it from
We're
something
gonna
else.
talk about True Love Story.
One of the
I have.
greatest love stories ever told in
Have you
cinema.
seen it?
Known to man.
Man on
Ah,
man.
that's some.
You guys
You
still
get it?
haven't said what we're talking about.
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback
Never
Mountain
seen it.
next week, episode 3.
This is a recommendation from Michael
Yeah, I'm choosing the movie this week. So
because he.
movie 1 was or episode 1 was just kind of everybody.
By happenstance.
Yeah, episode 2, Idle Hands, Travis. Episode 3, Michael, Brokeback Mountain.
So that means Roy gets the pleasure of choosing week 4.
Oh my god.
Get
Well,
ready.
he
Gave you a bunch
likes.
of movies.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said I just gave you a bunch of movies.
Yeah, he. If
Whoa.
if you want to know something about him, he's been spoiled with good movies, and he only
His
likes.
his movie palette is so refined.
Yeah, so get ready for episode 4 because it's gonna be the
A
best.
doozy.
It's gonna be easy, dude.
But our quote of
Oh yeah,
of the pod to end the pod is "Idle hands are the devil's playground." Is mine.
that is so typical. You
Yeah.
just took it from the movie.
It's fresh from my mind.
I wish you picked something else.
That's what I picked. It's your guys' turn to pick a quote.
I'm gonna go Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, where he says, "Welcome to prime time, bitch," and smashes her head through the TV.
Ooh,
funny.
but I'm gonna cut that sound and put that in here.
What?
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Okay.
And then just cut it. Boom.
All right. What about you, Travis?
I'm your Huckleberry.
That's a good one from Tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cowboys.
I love Tombstone. I watched it so much as a kid.
Maybe a future episode.
It could be
Maybe
if it wasn't
maybe
4
week
hours
5.
long. Maybe.
It's not. It's like an hour and a half.
Tombstone?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tombstone is I don't know how long it is, but it's rated R. All right, Tombstone is 130 minutes. Okay, I thought it was way longer.
Nope.
No, so it's a little over 2 hours.
All right, guys.
All right.
Well, signing off. See you
Good
guys.
night.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.